A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. All right, everyone. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name.
They're in a tough position with how many of their guys are dealing with injury. Heading down the stretch here, trying to make it into the postseason in one piece, and it makes you realize just how much of your success as a team comes down to staying healthy.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Peyton Pritchard, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, we've got Dante DiVincenzo, Luguentz Dort out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added. Ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He has truly distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ingram. 37 points his last time out. 5 on the clock. Williamson inside. Gordon's on him. And there's Williamson on the assist by Ingram.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Champ, covered by Williamson. And Gordon with the big finish.
So hard to guard the pick and roll action when Aaron Gordon's a part of it. You better have your antennas up.
Ingram against Dort. Ingram, the pass to Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Champ. Last game out, 36 points for him. Now the Pelicans in transition. Ingram, the pass to Pritchard. Baseline jumper. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Pritchard's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Murray. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Ware. Ingram up top. Over Dort. Here's Ware. And finally, that one's good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
As we look towards the end of March, these power rankings are getting closer to their final shape. You look at New Orleans, they're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
Damn, good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Ingram. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Back to Ingram. The putback. That one doesn't drop. Nuggets trail by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Dort. Here's Champ. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 5 points.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Here's Champ. Dort outside. Pass to Champ. Back to Dort. Puts up a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Here's Ware. Ingram, the pass to Murray. And there's a pick. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Murray, no good. Nuggets trail by 4. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Back to Pritchard. Outside Murray. Pass to Pritchard from behind the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Out to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Denver. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Champ. Misses the 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Ingram. Murray, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kicks it out to Williamson. He drops it from range. Williamson's got 5.
Nice to see Zion using his outside game. His jumper's a good weapon for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Champ, defended by Murray. Champ passes to Gordon. Here's Champ. Just 4 to shoot. Screen by Gordon. Fires for 3. Champ can't hit.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He had 36 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Now here's Capella. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Pass to Anunoby. Anunoby against Murray. Here's Hudgens. Back to Murray. Uncovered. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Murray. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Champ. With one on the clock. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Both teams making some changes here. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Substitution. Number 8, Ben Hodgins.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williamson inside. Anunoby covering. Murray for three. He buries it from three. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
We've got OG Anunoby, and it's Champ in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Zion! Aggressive on the interior.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Into the lane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jones from outside. And Holmes pulls it down.
Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league. And at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Oh, Zion! Just a bully inside.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Screen by Gordon. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Champ. Gordon outside. Here's Champ. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Ware's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Jones. Here's Furphy. Ware. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Champ. Give him 8 points now. And it's blocked. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Pritchard. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
I just love the ball movement.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Ingram's checked in for New Orleans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Jones. Nuggets trail by 16. Screen by Gordon. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Pelicans, number 1. Second, the Nuggets.
It's clear that both of these teams value every single possession. They fight so hard on the offensive glass to earn those second chance looks.
Baseline try. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Champ passes to Dort. Here's Champ. Give him 8 points now. The money from 17 feet out. Champ's got 10 points in the game.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Inside, here's Ware. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Dort outside. Here's Champ. He's got 10. Outside, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time, so the defense had no shot at it.
Out left to the wing. Williamson for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Champ. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 14. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Hey, everybody.
Well, right now for Denver, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Pelicans.
Vintage teamwork, right?
And that is going to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Peyton Pritchard is out there with DeJounte Murray, and it's Ware in at the center position. Williamson for 3. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Nuggets trail by 14. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Murray from outside, and Holmes pulls it down. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Screen by Gordon. Here's Champ. Gets the 3 ball to go. Champ's got 13.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Pritchard. Williamson with it. Outside Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New Orleans, no good.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Dort for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Pritchard. And Holmes with the block.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Pritchard, Dort defending. And here's Ingram from the arc. And he recovers it.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
And wow, since the break, he has struggled to get going.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Knocked away and out of bounds. Denver will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Monday, they're off to New York to face off with the Knicks.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Here's Williamson. Deflected.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Murray. Picked by Williamson to get back on track. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
DiVincenzo on the wing, and stolen by Murray. Pass to Pritchard. Looking to get it going. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Here's Champ, covered by Williamson. And Gordon with the big finish.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And the 2K leaderboard looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. Zion Williamson, fourth.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
For three. Champ with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Holmes. Holmes, a screen on Murray. Here's Champ. 15 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Dort, no good. Williamson against Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. We're in one area where Zion Williamson. Denver shooting 46%, a decent average so far. OG Anunoby out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Strother in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Champ. Back to Horton-Tucker. Over Williamson. Horton-Tucker can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Pritchard. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Williamson. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
Here's Champ. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
The ball's knocked loose. And he's all alone. for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Furphy.
Denver foul. Call out. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. No coverage that time. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Rebounded by Denver. Here's Champ. Pass to Kolek. Horton Tucker on the wing. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Furphy. 4 on the clock. Jones from outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You want Jones to be assertive like this. If the three-point shot's there, got to take it.
They set the pick. Pass to Kolek. Fires the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Hudgens got 5 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. The three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Champ. Outside Horton Tucker. Hits a three-pointer.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Furphy. Pass to Williamson. Jones from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Champ's got 4 rebounds now. Now Anunoby fades and shoots. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Champ. Out to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
Williamson with it. Checked by Gordon. 3 on 3.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Champ. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
New Orleans leading by 7. Outside Ingram. Back to Murray. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Murray's got 16 in the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Picked by Holmes. Here's Champ. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Williamson finds Murray. Back to Williamson. The three is up. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Dort with a steal. Here's Champ. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
1:51 left in the final quarter. Ingram, a pass to Pritchard. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Dort with a steal. To the wing, right side. Here's Champ. Three-pointer, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Has to Ware, out to the right wing. Outside Murray, the free ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Ball stolen. 1:02 left in the fourth. Here's Ingram. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Picked by Holmes. Here's Champ. Pass to Holmes. 19-footer. The rebound by Ware. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. 14 foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Pass to Williamson, and they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Shooting for New Orleans. Zion Williamson.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Picked by Holmes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Denver calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Champ. Here he goes. Count it!
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help. Their lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And the Nuggets call time here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Here's Champ. And again, it's Denver missing. And so it's New Orleans winning this one.
The end of the
You win some, you lose some. Hit the shower, wash it off.